We're standing at 481 South Matilda Avenue in downtown Sunnyvale, California. On December 3rd, 2013, the Sunnyvale City Council majority granted deviations from Sunnyvale's building limits to an apartment developer from whom council members had taken money. This site currently contains 3 commercial buildings that provide office space for non-technology companies that hire Sunnyvale residents with diverse work experience and educational backgrounds. These businesses offer a wide range of services directly to Sunnyvale residents. The council majority's decision to tear down the office buildings illogically converts this space to apartment use and forces the current commercial tenants out of Sunnyvale, and in some cases out of business. It's not compatible with the commercial nature of a successful downtown to forcibly replace operating businesses with apartments. This eliminates commercial from a site that did provide synergy among multiple nearby businesses. And that synergy is important to make Sunnyvale's downtown, which is on life support, successful. The proposed apartments significantly increase traffic congestion in an already gridlocked area. The council majority did not conduct a traffic impact analysis. It's clear that the tenants of these 105 new apartments will generate many more car trips than the existing office use. There'll be a significant increase in car exhaust, including carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxides, hydrocarbons, and particulate matter. These pollutants will increase the risk of asthma and other chronic respiratory illnesses among Sunnyvale seniors and children. This project violates Sunnyvale's general plan requirements to protect public health and the environment. This apartment complex breaks the city's commitment to reduce carbon emissions. With its sole access on Charles Street, the apartment project will generate too many vehicle trips northbound through a single-family residential area, as apartment residents seek to avoid the standstill traffic and multiple red lights on northbound Matilda Avenue. The inadequate parking at the new apartment complex will result in a significant demand for on-street parking at night, to the detriment of residents along Charles Street. The current commercial use generates zero demand for on-street night parking. The proposed project results in more than a 7-fold increase in the amount of floor space used at the site. Over 166,000 square feet of floor space will be added on this 1.6-acre parcel. At its peak, the building will be over 54 feet in height. This is too large a building for the site, the neighborhood, and adjacent roads to accommodate. The squeezing of 105 residential units onto 1.6 acres results in inadequate open space for the new Sunnyvale residents. Less than 80 square feet per unit, some of which contain 2 bedrooms. The density of 65 housing units per acre is out of proportion to the typical Sunnyvale ratio of 7 to 8 housing units per acre. Local government does not have the education, law enforcement, road, and park resources to properly service this level of occupancy. There will be significant negative impacts on Sunnyvale's only community garden. Located on the opposite side of Charles Street, the growing area of the garden will be shaded during portions of the day by the more than 54-foot height of part of the apartment complex. The resulting reduction in sunlight available at the garden negatively impacts residents' growing of vegetables, plants, flowers, and herbs. Pollution deposits from the increased auto exhaust emitted at the project's sole driveway on Charles Street will build up on the plants growing in the vegetable garden. Accumulation of nitrogen oxides and particulate matter will negatively impact the edibility of the produce. The building style resembles that used for the new apartments on West Washington Avenue on the former Town and Country shopping site. Many Sunnyvale residents are critical of the architectural style of the Washington Avenue apartments, describing it as unappealing, fortress-like, blockish, with a predominance of concrete construction. The clear-cutting and destruction of all 43 trees on the site violates city policy and goals. Many of the current trees are large and provide a canopy at more than 50 feet in the air. These trees provide carbon sequestration, intercept airborne particulates, aid soil water retention, reduce erosion, provide shelter for wildlife, reduce the urban heat island effect, and increase quality of life for neighboring residents and visitors. The apartment complex is going to impede the goals of Sunnyvale's general plan. Diverse office and commercial uses are removed from the downtown. This undermines the cohesiveness and viability of a commercial core for the city. Traditionally, a developer is required to install roads to allow travel to and from a new project. The width of the current streets was designed to move a smaller number of people going to smaller surrounding buildings. To increase its profit, the developer has significantly increased the size, density, and usage of buildings beside Sunnyvale's older roadways. Permission by the City Council majority to do this creates havoc in Sunnyvale, significantly impeding the mobility of residents and the customers, employees, and suppliers of local businesses.